Hey guys, I'm back and we are playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. We did a little copper drop stream here where you can potentially earn a free blueprint provided you're willing to put a little time into it. Now, this is a limited time blueprint, so you do need to earn it before the limited time goes away. We're going to be checking out Season 3's event blueprint from the Trophy Hunt Blue event. So yeah, Trophy Hunt event kicked off a little after Season 3 started, like a few days after Season 3 started. And it revolves around you playing the game, collecting these coins or trophies. And by collecting enough trophies, you can redeem them for various items with different values to them. So obviously we've already checked out the Venom Strike blueprint earlier. So if you want, I'll maybe link the stream in the description for the Venom Strike. But today we're going to be checking out the new week's rewards. So this week with the playlist update, they unlocked the final level, I guess, or final row of rewards. And the final item is the Nightsting battle rifle for the TAQ-V. For this one, you need to have 120 trophies collected. So you need to play the game a little bit, collect them trophies, save enough to get 120, and then you can redeem it for this blueprint. So yeah, that's the challenge, I guess. Not really a challenge of anything, just more play the game, collect the trophies, and unlock your rewards. Nightsting TAQ-V battle rifle. Let's play the preview animation to get a closer look. So it's basically got the same design as the M13, the previous blueprint, but this time it's on the TAQ-V. It is a very cool design. I'll give it that much. It is a very cool design, but like the M13, this one also for obvious reasons, actually, considering the name, is going to use the canted laser. So those of you who don't know, the canted laser is this really weird laser that doesn't really allow you to aim down sights full on. It gives you this half aiming, and it's kind of annoying, honestly, a laser. But I'm guessing this is mainly to kind of promote the night vision map that they added to the game. That's why they were going heavy with the canted laser. The joke is that actually the canted laser is kind of a bad laser for night vision, the night vision mode also, because it gives away your position all the time. Even when you're at hip stands, the only time you can't see the canted laser is when you're sprinting around. So I'm constantly trying to sprint around so the laser doesn't give away my position, because they recently nerfed the lasers, and the laser, this particular one, is extremely bright, not only in the daytime modes, but this applies also in the nighttime maps. So you're probably better off just removing it, honestly. This blueprint isn't pro-tuned, but you do get a solid 5 attachments. Let's go ahead and check out what you're going to get. Get the Demo Imp 44 grip, which is aiming idle stability, hip fire accuracy, recoil stabilization at the cost of aim down sight speed and walking speed. The TZL90 V3 muzzle, which is a muzzle flash concealment, recoil stabilization, recoil steadiness at the cost of aim down sight speed and aiming stability. 18-inch precision 6 barrel, which is a damage range, hip fire accuracy, bullet velocity at the cost of aim down sight speed and hip recoil control. The canted Vibro .7 laser, which gives you canted laser aiming stability, aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed at the cost of light visible to enemies, and recoil stabilization. Again, this is the laser that makes it so you can't fully aim down sights. You can only half aim down sights and shoot. and it is visible all the time, with the exception of when you're sprinting around. So hip stands or aiming down sights, the laser's like very bright, both day and night maps. So not ideal, unfortunately, that they nerfed this laser and then gave 2 blueprints that showcase it. It's unfortunate, honestly. Demo clean shot grip, which is sprint to fire speed, aim down sight speed at the cost of our recoil control. You know, in all honesty, I think they went too far with this particular laser. I think the extremely bright laser for the very strong ones, like the OLE lasers and all, like those 7 milliwatt lasers and the really strong hip fire lasers, that makes sense, right? I think this one should have been one of the weaker looking lasers visually with the same benefits, because it's just too bright all the time, and you're already getting a detriment with the like ADS, or anti-full ADS bent like drawback. So I don't know how that's even considered a pro. Anyway, what to do? It is what it is. Hopefully they'll nerf it another time and then future season bring it back to where it was. But yeah, it's probably going to be an attachment you're going to want to remove. Which is fine, considering it doesn't look like it's messing up the visuals of the blueprint at all. I'm going to take this off for now so we can check out optics. Stocks. Ammunition won't change anything visually. You know, I had an idea. Instead of like them having so many attachments just to pad out weapon levels, they could have had they could have given the same attachment to certain guns, so you could potentially unlock the same attachment, but not have to level up every single gun, and that way the like attachment pool wouldn't have been so like obnoxiously big, you know, because there could have been duplicates, so there's alternate ways to unlock certain attachments. That way it's not like every weapon needs so many levels and then we need so many attachments to fill up those levels and all that, right? So you get a lot of these duplicate like attachments that are basically the same thing but have a different name. I'll talk about that another time. Camo coverage. So yeah, this time they've coded it in decently, so the magazine gets the camo coverage properly. Like with the M13, it was coded in, so like they had forgotten the magazine attachment, so it looked a little weird. Mastery camos. You can still see the Scorpion. Definitely a lot clearer in polyatomic, and I've sort of already spoiled it for myself, but Orion looks really good. The etching of the Scorpion's very visible. So yeah, kind of definitely a step up from the M13. So yeah, that's the TAQ-V. Let's go ahead and jump right in and play some games. You know, the other issue with this event, and I'll probably repeat it at the end, is when I'm playing ranked mode, for some reason, while jumping into a rank mode match, it'll delete like anywhere from like 2 to 4 trophies from your list, and then you get your 6 back. So essentially, like playing a single game of rank mode, you're only getting a maximum of anywhere from like 1 to 4 trophies. More times than not, it's anywhere from 2 to 3 is the usual. So it's very, like, it screws you over. Like, they're literally deleting trophies and then giving you the 6 back, which is so annoying.
Hard point.
Trophy system out.
Dude, it's not letting me preview the gun.
Capture the hard point.
There we
Need
go.
help here.
Friendly UAV on station.
Holding. Reloading.
Watching your six, soldier.
Locating
I was trying to
the
get the
next hard point.
trophies.
Get ready. Friendly UAV online. Ghost online. Hostile counter UAV over there. Hostile UAV active.
Dude, this laser just gives away your position all the way, dude. It's really fucking annoying.
Flashing from me.
Enemy personnel at the hard point. Hostile UAV overhead. Hard point relocating. Stand by.
I got your back.
Target area updated. Move to the hard point. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Paznia, hostile cluster mine active.
Changing mag.
Friendly UAV online. The enemy is gaining ground. Push them back. Observing next
Taking
hard
fire.
point. Stand by. Hard point compromised. Secure the area. Hard point relocated. Secure the target area.
Move, teammate!
Enemy contact.
Hostile UAV active.
He's fucking stupid,
Well done,
teammate,
you.
man.
Missile.
I'm gonna do a restart.
Hostile UAV in the sector. Locating the next hard point. Get ready. Location updated. Capture the hard point. Our UAV is orbiting the area.
I'm covering you.
Drop.
stand by. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
I'm reloading. Incoming.
Target area updated. Move to the
On your
hardpoint.
six.
Throwing grenade! Changing mag!
Panya, hostiles deployed the counter hostile UAV. Friendly UAV on station.
Flush out! Holding! Grenade! Wolf! Grenade!
Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by.
I'm your guardian.
Changing mag!
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area. Enemies inside the perimeter.
Reloading!
Our UAV is orbiting the area. Hardpoint relocated. Stand by.
Holding!
UAV standing by.
Changing mag!
Friendly UAV on
Requesting
station.
recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV location update. Captain hardpoint.
Reloading!
Friendly SAE on the way. Friendly cruise missile approaching target. Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area.
UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time.
Friendly
your fire.
UAV online. Enemy personnel at the hardpoint. Enemies inside the perimeter. Hostile UAV active. Locating the next hardpoint. Get the hardpoint compromised.
Ah, I thought I had a lethal.
Target area updated. Move to the hardpoint.
Loading!
Hostiles are using recon. Movement in this area. Hostile UAV overhead.
Contact!
Confirming next hardpoint. Stand by. Our UAV is orbiting the area. Enemy personnel at the hardpoint.
Reloading!
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
Making effective fire!
Enemies inside the perimeter. Friendly UAV online. One minute remaining.
Dude, someone shoot the guy on top, man. My laser fucking thing doesn't allow me to do that shit
Hardpoint
properly.
compromised. Secure the
UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
Effective fire!
Get on the point. Someone get on the point.
AO.
Enemy personnel at the hard point. Hard point relocating. Stand by. Enemies inside the perimeter. Hard point relocated. Secure the target area. Hostile recon deployed. We have the lead. Mission is complete. Good work.
It's the canted lasers a pain, but at least the gun, like the gun's got a better time to kill than the M13, so it sort of is like usable, but it is still a pain. Like it's just too bright for the canted laser. Like it really shouldn't be this bright. Like I understand with the other ones, but with this one in particular, they really messed it up, I feel. We'll keep going, dude. I did alright. I made a bit of a comeback finally. Like, started off rough. First game on. The visual of it is very cool. It is a very cool blueprint looking.
Team deathmatch.
It's just the OLEDs that
Saber
really
1,
needs to
you
go.
clear to engage all threats.
What a dumbass, dude. Really annoying.
Hostile UAV in the area. Threats in the area.
I'm reloading!
Enemy UAV active.
Throwing grenade! Setting mine!
Hostile cruise missile incoming.
Oh my god.
Changing mags.
Hostile VTOL incoming. Enemy UAV overhead.
Send effective fire!
Dude, this fucking laser, man.
Enemy UAV active.
Camo, don't shoot me. You up, up.
Frag out! Changing mags!
Dude, we are getting so shit on in this game.
Enemies gaining ground. Push them back.
They tagged me! Sun Tzu! Check fire!
Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the area.
Reloading!
Hostile VSOL in the area. Hostile cruise missile launched.
Enemy VSOL bomb. Watch your fire.
Throwing flash! Throwing grenade!
Enemy UAV active.
Go your back! Frag out!
Enemy UAV overhead.
Changing mags!
Standing by.
Reloading!
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
Last man!
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Hostile UAV in the area. Our UAV is orbiting the area. We're getting hit hard.
I'm reloading!
God, we got dutied on hard on that one.
Return to base.
This laser just gives away your position. It's just really fucking. The nerf was too extreme. It's just too extreme. Like, honestly, I would actually rather them nerf the benefits that you get from the lasers than this, what they've done, made it as strong as they have. Like, this is just obnoxious. Like, even when you're not trying to, like, give away your position, you're giving away your position at all times with this particular laser. It's that bad. Obviously, like, most people are just gonna remove it. And the blueprint still looks good, but... It's like, dude, it's just one of those other... It's one of those attachments that, like, it's a wasted attachment now. Like, why is it even in the list now? No one should be using this trash. Anyway, we'll get better gameplay once we, like, change the build around. This will be the last game where we're using the same build, and then we'll switch it around. See, the problem is, like, this particular laser forces me to run around, so, like, it disables the laser, because you're giving away your position every time otherwise. And the footstep audio is so loud in this game that you're going to give away your position that way. So there's no winning with this laser. There just isn't.
Domination. Hunter one.
At least with the other lasers, you know, if you're aiming down sights, it disables it. Or if you're like...
Throw a grenade!
How the fuck did...
We control Charlie.
Changing mag!
Enemy securing Bravo.
Reloading! Changing mag!
Enemy securing Charlie. Secure Bravo.
Ready to deploy.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
We're losing Bravo.
Head out! Changing mag!
What the fuck?
Securing objective Bravo.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Bravo secure. The lead is ours. We're taking Alpha.
Throw a grenade!
Friendly UAV on
Taking
station.
fire!
We control all objectives. Maintain the perimeter. Enemies taking Bravo. Enemies taking Charlie. We've lost Bravo.
Drop!
We're taking Bravo. We're losing Charlie. The enemy took Charlie.
What's up, Slayo? How you doing, man?
Bravo. We're taking Charlie. Enemy securing Alpha. All objectives secure.
Fire!
Expect counterattacks. Ghost. Enemies taking Alpha. The enemy took Alpha. Enemies taking Charlie.
Loading!
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
We control 2 objectives.
Flying outbound.
Enemy securing Charlie.
Reloading! What's your back?
Securing objective Alpha. We've lost Charlie. Alpha secure.
Loading!
We're losing Alpha. Enemies taking Alpha.
Effective fire!
We've lost Alpha. Securing Alpha.
I'm reloading.
Securing objective Charlie. Enemy securing Bravo. Mission is half complete. Secure.
Hostile VTOL incoming. Friendly UAV on station.
Loading! Target down. Reloading!
2 objectives secure. We're losing Charlie.
Hostile chopper gunner incoming.
Grenade!
Enemy
Move!
taking Charlie. Charlie is compromised. Take it back. Charlie.
UAV ready for tasking.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Airstrike available.
The enemy's captured 2 objectives. Secure. Enemies taking Bravo.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Drop!
Is exiting the AO.
Shit.
Securing objective
Reloading!
I'm getting the skipping.
Contact!
And the skipping is happening.
We're losing Bravo. Securing objective Alpha. We've lost all objectives.
Yeah, it's
Failure.
happening.
Objective Alpha secure. We're losing Alpha. Enemy securing Alpha.
Loading. Changing back.
We're losing Alpha.
Grenade out. Loading.
The enemy holds 2 objectives. Move on them now. Enemies taking Alpha.
I think my bullets aren't even registering. They're ghosting.
Enemy securing Alpha.
Throw a grenade. Grenade. Grenade.
How did that not kill him, man? Fuck this game. It's still broken, dude.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
Dog shit game, dude.
Hostile UAV active.
Reloading.
Losing Alpha.
New teammates have left because of this fucking connection sucks, dude.
The enemy holds all objectives. Get securing objective Bravo. Objective Bravo secure.
Blood for blood. Grenade.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
We're losing ground. Securing Alpha. The enemy controls 2 objectives. Enemy securing Bravo. We control. Enemies taking Alpha. Enemy securing Alpha.
UAV active.
Dude, this game is so janky, dude. The connections are still broken, man. Oh, cool, man. It's Leo. Nah, it doesn't really matter, dude. You don't need to tell me. But cool. Is it a nice train ticket or is it just like a passenger train ticket or something? Like you got first class or something? Maybe? Sleeper class or something? Something special? Or is it just like traveling for the sake of getting from point A to point B? No special, nothing. So yeah, that was the Nightsting blueprint, the way you get it. 100% the canted laser needs to go. Like, I genuinely think they they made it way too bright. for this particular laser, when it's visible all the time, it should be half this like brightness. Like it really should. It's way too bright. Like there's no opportunity that you're at an advantage with this laser. You're always at a disadvantage because you're giving away your position way too much. And the canted laser aiming is a disadvantage. It shouldn't be considered an advantage. Anyway, this is my build with the TAQ-V when I went for the Camo grind. Cronin Mini Pro, TV Cardinal stock, FSS combat grip, 30 round mags, and the FSS shark fin. It doesn't look too bad, even though you lose the magazine and the grip, I guess. It still looks okay. Let's put platinum on and let's just see if we can see it in game. I used to go on the train all the time. Like, well, not all the time, but when there's two options because I used to go to a boarding school in like this mountain town. So the first option was take the bus from where I lived to all the way up to the mountain town, and that was always such a nightmare, dude. So painful. Then the other option was to take the train to the station below the mountain town, get out, and then go up the mountain to like my school. And the same way back, like you'd come down the mountain, take the train, and then go back to where I live, my hometown. It was a boarding school, so we only do this like once every like quarter. But yeah, like getting the stop next to the mountain town was like literally like 5 seconds. So you needed to, and it would reach there really early in the morning. So we not only need to be up like immediately, but like literally jump off the train like so quickly because it'll just start moving immediately. Like it'll stop there for a second. And the same was with the pickup. We needed to be there just like, we needed to jump on the train immediately and it would just start going off. Like there was one time like I didn't get onto the right compartment properly and the train started going, so I had to jump on like a back compartment and move my way up. I only speak English, Ron. Oh, cool.
Team deathmatch. Hold Strasser.
Yeah, you can see the scorpion still in the platinum. Oh my god, okay.
Throw a grenade! Changing mag! Enemy close!
Visual target.
Cold-blooded online.
Enemy in the area!
We've lost the lead. Hostile UAV overhead. Hostile UAV active.
Again, it's skipping.
Friendly UAV online. Hostile cruise missile incoming.
Dude, it's
Hostile SAE near your position.
this game is so janky, dude.
Friendly cruise missile deployed.
Loading. I'm loading. Changing mag. Grenade!
UAV standing by.
Requesting recon flyover.
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO.
Reloading. Changing mag.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Target marked. Request fire mission.
This is Phoenix 2-3, visual on the target, strike inbound. Directed.
Grenade! Move! Reloading.
God.
Loading.
Hostile UAV
Dude,
in
the
the
connection's so janky. It's like it's trust me, it's the
UAV
connection.
overhead.
Reloading. Taking effect. Loading.
We've lost half the field. Fight back.
Target down.
I'm with you.
Hostile UAV
reloading.
active.
There's like a delay or something, man, going on with the. again, it's...
Reload. Carajo! Get me medical! Enemy in the area.
Friendly UAV online. Friendly cruise missile inbound.
Slayer, are you still there, dude?
Throwing grenade!
Hostile UAV overhead.
Reloading.
Friendly cruise missile deployed. Hostile UAV in the sector.
Raising mag.
We've got them on the run. Keep it up.
Loading. Taking fire.
Mine deployed.
This game's fucking connection is dog shit, man.
Victory secure. Good fighting.
I'm skipping around like so much and lagging. Like I'm not confident with like my movement and shots because suddenly I'll start skipping. Suddenly I'll start lagging, dude. Fucking trash game this is, dude. I don't know if it's my connection or like I'm guessing it's the game's connection though. I don't know. Because it's the same problem that happened last week while the servers were messed, and I'm guessing the servers are still messed. Anyway, this was my build on the blueprint. Alright, for this next build, we're going to do a guest build. This is TheXclusiveAce's build. I've been using a lot of his builds for guest builds. I'll link his channel in the description. He uses the Tempest GH50 muzzle. Now, when he made this build, he used the OLEV laser. But since then, the OLE laser has been nerfed, so it's very visible, similar to the canted laser. But this one only becomes very visible when you're aiming down sights. So we're going to actually do an adjusted build for him because I just can't take these like super bright lasers. So since the lasers got nerfed this season, this Cronin LAZ44V3 is kind of the alternate to the OLE laser. You don't get the sprint to fire speeds from the Choreo Laz or whatever, this 44 laser, the V3 laser. But you do get the same ADS and aiming stability benefits. The laser is visible while aiming down sights, but it's like the pre-nerfed laser. So it's not half as bright as what they've done to the like OLE and the canted and the 7mm and all that. So if you like the laser, this is the like alternate, according to TheXclusiveAce. Again, in his gun guide for the TAQ-V, he recommended the OLE. But since then, like when the lasers got nerfed in Season 3, he talked about maybe using this laser instead. The only reason I'm a little reluctant to use this laser is this build of his is supposed to be the aggressive build for the TAQ-V, and I would presume having the sprint to fire benefits of the OLE allows it to be as aggressive as it is. But man, I just can't take these bright lasers, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and use his laser recommendation. So it's an adjusted exclusive ace build. TV X-Line Pro and the demo clean shot in armor piercing rounds as the other attachments that he uses. Again, in the build, he uses the OLE laser. Since then, when he talked about the lasers being nerfed this season, he mentioned this being a good alternate. So we're going to use his alternate laser option and see how it works out for his aggressive TAQ-V build. Let's throw on a camo also on it. Throw on poly on it. See, when it's my connection and that skipping happens, what will happen is the stream will cut out. There'll be sections of the stream that might go missing, right? It'll just cut out and then come back on. The fact that the stream continues going on, I suspect, and the skipping's happening is why I think it's the game server side, where it's just janky. This game, man, it's not even worth playing anymore. I really wish X-Defiant was out full, the full game of X-Defiant was out. Not just it wasn't just the beta.
Securing Charlie.
I honestly can't take this shit anymore.
Secure Bravo. Charlie secure. We've taken the lead. Bravo secure. UAV ready to deploy.
I don't think you should get score for collecting these trophies, dude.
Requesting recon at this time.
Copy. UAV is on station.
Securing Alpha. Cold-blooded activated. Two objectives secure.
Grenade!
We're taking Alpha.
I'm reloading.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
We're losing Charlie. The enemy took Charlie. Securing objective Alpha. Alpha secure.
At least the game's not skipping at the moment.
We're losing Bravo.
Frag out!
We're taking Charlie. We've lost Bravo.
Reloading.
Objective Charlie secure.
Dude, they just spawn there too, I'm pretty sure. The spawns in the game just are always dog shit, but...
UAV active. Enemies taking Charlie. We control 2 objectives.
I'm reloading!
We've lost Charlie.
I'm hit!
We're taking Bravo. Securing objective Bravo.
Movement!
We're taking Bravo.
Changing mags!
It's definitely a
The
good
enemy
build.
has captured 2 objectives. Securing objective Charlie.
Oh god, I'm out.
Hostile SAE near your position. Securing objective Bravo. Objective Bravo secure.
Watch your fire! Swapping mag!
We've secured 2 objectives. Friendly UAV online.
I'm
We're losing
reloading!
Alpha. Enemy securing Bravo.
Yeah.
Friendly cluster mine planted. The enemy took Bravo. Friendly UAV on station. Enemy UAV overhead.
Throwing grenade!
Secure Bravo. The enemy controls 2 objectives. We're taking Bravo. You're halfway to mission complete. Stay sharp. We control Bravo.
Frag out! Taking effective fire! Changing mags!
2 objectives secure. Enemies taking Bravo. Objective Bravo is compromised. Get it back. Securing Charlie. Enemy securing Alpha. We've lost all objectives. We have to turn and secure Bravo. Hostile UAV in the area. We control Charlie. Objective Bravo secure. Enemy UAV
Got the
overhead.
Venom Strike. Let's take a peek at it.
Enemy securing Charlie.
And he's got the like kill counter on it.
Securing Alpha.
Reloading!
Objective Charlie is compromised. Get it back. Objective Alpha secure.
Dropped him!
Ah.
We control 2 objectives.
Flag out! Sniper's down! Changing mags!
No! My aim was off anyway, but still. No.
Throwing grenade!
Securing objective Charlie.
Frag out!
We're losing.
Oh, fuck, teammate.
Enemy UAV active. We hold all objectives. Keep them secure. The enemy took Bravo.
I'm reloading!
We've got them on the run. Keep it up. Enemy's taking Alpha.
Changing mags! Reloading!
Objective secure.
Enemy proximity mine here!
Did we trade or something?
Solid work.
Yeah, the laser is not half as bright. You could see in the kill cam, that laser that was bouncing around, that was my gun. Nowhere near half as bright. Doesn't give your position quite as poorly as the other. Like, I genuinely think making the lasers as bright as they have is the mistake. They should have just reduced the effectiveness of it. Especially the canted laser, that one in particular. I don't think they should have reduced anything with the canted laser except the brightness of like the nerf though. Like that should never have gone through. That just is obnoxiously bright, dude. At all times, it just ruins it. There's no reason you'll ever want to use it. But yeah, adjusted aggressive TAQ-V exclusive aces build. The adjustment is based on his recent laser nerf recommendation. I've swapped out his OLE preferred laser at the time of making the build to his current recommended Corio Laz 44 V3 laser. Losing the sprint out time, but the laser's not half as detrimental. I'll link Exclusive's channel in the description. Again, I have no connection to him whatsoever. Just like his content. And think his builds are usually quite good. See, the problem with the build guy, like recommending builds and stuff, in the last 4 years of this game, like since Modern Warfare 2019, is because of like them constantly changing what these attachments do. Them constantly nerfing and buffing the attachments to the point like where it's nowhere the same thing. Each season, like the attachments are like a totally different thing, you know? So the builds are just constantly evolving. So like, if you just make one build video for like a weapon, like it more than likely will get outdated very quickly, you know? And you can't keep remaking them. Otherwise you're just spamming content. And the content creators that are doing like seasonal, like this is season 3's top meta loadout. No, I hate them, man. I can't stand their content anymore. But I mean, I guess there's a reason they do it, is because they're constantly changing everything in the game. So nothing's the same. Like the developer's constantly changing everything, so nothing's the same. So it gives them credence to make those videos constantly, like every other week. Anyway, for this last build, I've sort of made a very chunky build on the TAQ-V. Honestly, there's not a whole load you can do with this like weapon. Like I was trying to figure out something interesting to do with it, and honestly, there's not like a whole load that you can make that will change the blueprint drastically. Like some of the LMGs you can or like some of the other like battle rifles or marksman rifles, you can almost make them into like SMGs or like assault rifles and totally change it around with the attachments, right? So this one, I just made it a chunky one. So it's sort of like an LMG, but is it really? I don't know. We're keeping the 18-inch barrel. I've thrown on the VLK optic. The brute stock we've gone with. Honestly, the stock, this is probably more cursed an attachment. I'd probably not recommend the stock, and I'd suggest either going with a muzzle or underbarrel or a grip, anything better than the stock. But we are making this as chunky as we can, so it's kind of like a chunky cursed build, or like, you know, heavy cursed build, or whatever, how you want to put it. We've thrown on the biggest magazine, 50 round drum. Although I just, like, they have, what's it called, buffed these larger magazines, so like they're not so detrimental, so it might not be as bad. Now let's go with this. It looks better, looks cleaner. The Frankenstein Gunsmith is next level. And we're going with the armor-piercing rounds. Again, I kind of wanted to put like an underbarrel or muzzle, but I think armor-piercing to give it that chunky hit, make it more interesting. So yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, it looks actually kind of good, right? You know, 1 minute. I have an idea. Let's go with that. That looks good. That looks good. That looks real good, right? So a chunky cursed build. Oh my god, I got dutied on this map in the earlier game. And I can't even like really say it was lag, dude. In that game, I don't think I was skipping. Although I don't know, it could have been, man, considering the connection's as janky as it is. Anyway. Maybe redemption, maybe cursed game. We shall find out. Dude, this looks really good. This looks really good. And just to show you. That looks cool, right? The cleaned up black with the white scorpion.
Deathmatch. Strelzer 1, you are clear to engage.
Oh my god, this is brutally uncontrollable. The VLK might be... Oh my god, okay. The VLK might be over top. We might swap it out.
Hostile UAV in this sector. Hostile care package in this sector. Hostile UAV active. Hostile counter UAV.
Ah, he outweighted me.
Our UAV is orbiting the area.
Go.
Hey?
Hostile UAV overhead.
Reloading.
Oh, dude.
Go.
Taking effective fire. Grenade out. Reloading.
Jesus.
The enemy is gaining.
I didn't even
Put
see
them
him
down.
there, dude, honestly, man.
Hostile VTOL in this sector.
Fucking teammate, man. You're standing right in
Hostile
front of
UAV
him,
in
man.
this sector.
Nice. Whoa. Дальше, брат. Taking fire.
Teammate, where's teammates?
I'm with you.
Hostile UAV active.
This guy's gonna die 100%.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Brett, son!
Contact. Sniper's down. Grenade. Throw a grenade.
UAV ready to deploy. Hostile UAV in this sector.
No way.
On your six.
Moving here.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
No way, dude. Again, it's skipping.
Snipers down.
Hostile care package deployed.
Changing mag.
Friendly UAV online. Hostile Overwatch helo in this sector. Friendly cluster mine set.
Grenade out!
Standing by.
Drop. Requesting recon flyover.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Airstrike standing by.
Moving here. Target mark. Last mag.
Copy that. Phoenix 2-3 is on station. Strike inbound.
No way, what a fucking nerd, man. Come on.
Shots missed. UAV is taking fuel. RTB at this time.
Mission failed. Return to base.
Oh. So yeah, that was the cursed chunky build. Chunky. The VLK optic was over the top. Like, I think it would have been better off without it. Like, a low zoom, like a reflex sight, or even no optic would have been fine. Probably a reflex sight, so you can stretch the ranges a tad bit more, because it is a longer range build. Let me just back out of this. But that's looking really cool, the black camo on it. Yeah, I'll just show you how it looks when you have the... That looks good. I mean, honestly, you don't even need the thing. Like, it still looks good without the magazine and all. Just having the half Scorpion, it's still that the black camo, the ash camo, it looks so good. Charcoal. Yeah. Trophy hunt blueprint checked out. It's the week 2 or whatever blueprint, Nightsting for the battle rifle TAQ-V. It's a very cool looking blueprint, very cool. It's just the canted laser. And it's just a small attachment that doesn't affect the visuals by removing it. But it's really silly of them because I'm telling you the main reason both M13 and this TAQ-V blueprint are designed for the night map. It's designed to promote the night map. But if you take this canted laser to the night map, it actually looks really bright on that map too. And it'll give away like the base laser that you get, even though you're getting the canted aiming in the night vision mode, right? When you have the night vision on, it only shows up when you're aiming down sights. It doesn't show up when you're at hip stands. So you're adding this canted laser thinking that you're getting some massive benefit at night mode. And it's actually a huge detriment because not only is it significantly brighter than the default laser that you get at night vision, but it's also giving your position away on hip fire. And then top it off, the daytime maps, it's just insanely bright. And again, both giving away your position like hip fire and then 100% the laser's too bright. They need to bring this, specifically the canted laser, down a notch. Like keep the exact same stats, just reduce the brightness of this laser because it's just way too detrimental the way it is at the moment. Post nerf, season 3 nerf to the lasers. The blueprint you get, the demo imp grip, the TZL90 V3 muzzle, precision barrel, canted laser, and the demo clean shot grip. I think minus the laser, it's actually not a horrible build. It's a good build. And reasonably editable. Like, if you change the stock, you're losing the nice design of the stock. But the main loss comes from like maybe the ammunition and like maybe the grip, I guess. Because that, you're kind of losing the Scorpion design. But the really nice thing about this blueprint is the camo coverage. The camo coverage is so cool. And it's all the camos this time. Just for an example, I'll show you. I don't know if they fixed this. Maybe they fixed it now. But when they had the M13 blueprint, the same one from the event, this Venom Strike, the camo coverage, yeah, see, like it didn't encompass the whole blueprint. So you have this kind of weird magazine attachment that's also like kind of important to the design of the Scorpion. And even like the Scorpion like design doesn't come through so well on the Mastery camos with this Venom Strike, right? Whereas here, they've done a significantly better job with it. Not only do you keep the Scorpion with all the base camos, yeah, these two you can't see the Scorpion too well. In game, you could see it decently enough, but it's significantly more visible now in the polyatomic and way more visible with the Orion. So it looks good with Orion. And then you can't beat the solid colors, man. The solid color, this is going to be like a very cool design to make it your own while keeping the Scorpion. All of them look good. Well, I guess this one doesn't look so great, but or this one. But yeah, this one's probably my favorite. It's so clean, and then you got that like etching of the Scorpion. Looks so good. That was a nice little. So yeah, I think they need to nerf the canted. I mean, buff the canted laser so it's not so visible anymore. It's really unfortunate. Like, I think even if the laser wasn't so visible, then this particular build wouldn't have been half as bad. Like, there's definitely times where the enemy just saw my laser and knew I was around the corner, and they would do like their sweaty hops around, knowing very well like where exactly I was, right? Whereas if the laser wasn't so bright, it wouldn't have given away my position half as much. And then the time to kill with the gun is actually decent and all. So it wouldn't have been too bad. It would have been a little more competitive. Again, even with the M13, when I was playing with it, I was desperately running around because that was the only way to disable the laser so like the enemies wouldn't see the laser and where exactly he was pointing it, right? And then, like I said, if you're running around, your footsteps are so freaking loud. So they either can hear you or see you coming, right? Before you even show up. That's why I just can't get behind the canted laser, man, and these builds. And like I said, also, I'm fairly certain both builds are designed to promote the night vision map. And the canted laser is not what you want on the night vision map either, because it's just really bright and obnoxious and visible at all times on that map. Not to mention, you could potentially be having 5 attachments, right? Minus the laser, and then you'd have the defaulted laser from the night vision mode on top of it. So you're sort of detrimentally putting a laser attachment to your build when you're gonna just get one automatically anyway, right? And the benefits just don't. They just don't. But still, very cool looking blueprint. And like I said, minus the laser, which is an easy removal. It's an easy removal. Blueprint's very cool. Is it worth it? Yeah, it is worth it. It's just 120 coins and stuff like that. Or these trophies, and you'll get the blueprint. And I do like they have nerfed the TAQ-V, so it's not as good as it was in the preseason and the first season, but it's still a top tier gun. It is a very good battle rifle. So having a nice blueprint is kind of nice. I might actually make this blueprint my my primary blueprint with the Orion camo on it or something. Or the black camo. The black camo looks so good, man. I like that a lot. The sad part is it looks like the servers are still kind of unstable. I don't think it was my connection. I think it was the server side connections where like, it's not as bad as last week. Last week, like the entire game, I was just skipping like for 60 to 70%. This one looked like it was partially the game, like not the full game, but there's maybe like 2 games out of the 6. And the third game was like only half like janky, and then the other half was playable. Like it was like intermittent issues. But yeah, still looks like servers are pretty bad at the moment in Modern Warfare. It might be a skip once you earn the blueprint. Try to get the blueprint quick and then just stop playing or something if you're also having like server side issues. Like I don't know. I've been wanting to grind the rank mode, but now I'm like hesitant, man. I'm like, man, I don't know. Anyway, that's it for today. Tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be playing a little bit of Plunder with friends, hopefully. It's not yet confirmed, but I think that's the plan. So we'll be playing Plunder. It'll be like first time in a long time that I'm playing Warzone. I've only played Warzone 2.0 once, the actual Warzone. So jumping on for Plunder is going to be... I'm going to be relatively noob on the map. But Plunder should be fun as long as friends are there. Hopefully they're there to join tomorrow. And then either tomorrow or the day after, depending on when friends are joining for Plunder, one of the following days, I plan on playing a little Battlefield. and checking out that they did a rework to one of their old maps. So we'll be playing on the reworked map, I guess, and trying it out. Some of the modes. There's a dedicated playlist for like Breakthrough and Conquest, so we'll probably play those 2 modes on the new map and for a while. Anyway, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already. And yeah, they got to do something about the canted laser because it's awful. Take care. Bye. Honestly, I can't stop thinking about how cool the charcoal camo looked with this blueprint. That looks so good. I think that's going to be my main TAQ-V blueprint, like with my build, charcoal, camo, and this blueprint.